Hi everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are going to make the Alfa Romeo 164 and we're going to choose this vehicle. And now I'm going to make it for you. So I think steel. Let me just see. Okay, so it's transfers and a front wheel drive. Front wheel drive. It's an inline 4 cast iron. How many cc? Let me just see. 995. Okay, I need to see the bore and stuff like that. Alright, so the bore is 84 and the stroke is 90. It's a overhead cam, 2 valves per cylinder. Cast iron, none. I think still cast iron or forged steel. Let me just, yeah, forged steel. Just a normal cast, and normal. And conversion is 10.1 to 1. Let me just see. I think that was compression. Yep, compression weight ratio is 10. Let's just do this one, like 55 or something. It's naturally aspirated. You have some turbo versions as well, but not in this case. It's an injection, I think a multi-point single. It's a performance intake and it's super. Let's just do that at 62. Ignition and fuel mixture we'll do later. Short cast, no valves. The catalytic converter, let me just see. Alright, so it's an automatic locker. The wheels, these are the wheels. Rim offset, that's better. And the front doesn't have anything that we should do. So I need to see for this, the front tire, vented disc and the rear are disc. Front brakes, and let's just do 2 pistons. And the rear brakes are discs. So I think that they meant like disc. Alright, so the size of the front brakes are 257 and the rear are 250. So the rear is 250 because we can't do 251, and the front is 260. And yeah, let's just do this. Okay, nice. So it doesn't have any cooling flaps, brake airflow. Let's just do 5. So like that, nice. It's 5 seats. It's pretty nice interior. It's like a standard interior, but it has like standard infotainment system. It has variable ABS, and the safety is like basic 90s, no, standard 90s, yeah, like that. Okay, so let's just do the suspension real quick. Anti-roll bar is at the front. I think they're like progressive springs. And like that, and maybe like comfort. Okay, so I am not quite sure, Sway bars. Let me just see if I can find that. The sway bars. Anti-roll bar. We can't do something like that, so I think that we'll stay with passive. Okay, rear dampers are hard, and the front dampers are okay. The short gear, yeah, okay, so we still need to do something about that. Rear dampers are hard. Oh, even still. Okay, let's just do it. Okay, and the red height should be, let me just see, what's the actual height of the vehicle? 140 centimeters, so I think that's still maybe like 251. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so we need to do some, oh, 9.5, that's actually too fast. Nice. And the top speed is 215. Oh, 10.1, that's better. Maybe if we 212. Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad. I will get something about that later. Okay, so 9.8 seconds. I will do that. I'll do this and I'll see you later. Okay, so I managed to get almost 17.5% instead of 12.5. I don't know what's... Okay, so 12.8 liters and it was 16.6, and before that it was like 17.5, so that's a lot better. And I'll try to get it even lower than it is right now. Okay, so a really quick thing, I want to get this one. And because it's way better looking than the other one, and it's more it has almost the same body as the Alpha, so now I'm going further with like putting the transmission together and other stuff, but the other one just wasn't looking like the Alpha body. Okay, so I got the vehicle to 10.7 liters per 100 kilometers, 9.9 seconds from 0 to 100. Top speed is 216, but it will be a little bit lower because it's in BeamNG. Also, I got another vehicle because the other one wasn't just doing well. It's a little bit less boxier, but I think we'll get it look like the Alpha, but not all the way, because I need to, you know, like I can't make the whole Alpha, you know, it can have some details from it, but not the whole Alpha, so that's not fun. But I think we can have some details from the Alpha in it, but not everything, so I'm going to make the Alpha right now. Okay, so the car took me 22 minutes to make, and it looks like an Alpha, a bit, not all the way. So now we're just going to export the vehicle, and I'll see you in BeamNG. Okay, so it's called the Berlinetta Pininfarina, and the Pininfarina is actually a real car maker. So we're going to do a crash test first at 100 kilometers an hour, and then a crash test at top speed that it can reach. It's a really quiet car. Really quiet actually. Oh, a little bit of lag, sorry. Alright, at 95. Not too bad, I think. I don't think that it's as fast as in automation. I really don't think. Let me just say, it doesn't feel as fast as the Mac Johnson or Boyle. But maybe it is faster, I think. So 165 is really fast. I don't think some good will happen to this car. Ooh! Look at the window. Okay, so now we are going to do a quick suspension test, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so now we're going to do a suspension test at hopefully 50 kilometers an hour. Easy. Okay, so this is not a really big suspension test, but it's a small. So I made the car like 30 centimeters high, because at first was like 21, so that's really low. So I made it 30, and that's better. As you can see, it's also way better. Okay, so I don't think that some good will happen to this car when I drive over these suspension test things. I don't know how you call them. At 65 kilometers an hour, so that's nothing happens at the moment. First bumper crash, not too bad. Small dent. Second bumper crash, car flies. Okay, so let me just see real quick. Right. So I think that there was a mistake that I made myself, but it fell over, but it still is in a pretty decent condition, so that's not bad. Okay, so the last test is going to be this test, and then we're going to do a top speed test and a 0 to 100 kilometers an hour test. That's really bad. But that can also be the case that I drove over the bigger speed bumps. Okay, so now we're going to do a 0 to top speed test and the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour test. I'm really positive that this car will stay under 11 seconds, so that it stays number 1. So I'm let me just say 3, 2, 1. .8 seconds. Alright, let's do another test because I had to steer. Okay, so 10.8 seconds isn't too bad, but let's just do another test. 3, 2, 1. .6 seconds, so that's better. Alright, and now let's do a test with like the speed. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is a manual, so you can do it manually. So that's okay. Let me just. Okay, so 10.6 seconds was the fastest. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was faster. 10.5 seconds. And now let's do. Can we like get a sport or no? No, we can only do manually. Okay, let's do another one. 10.5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that was 10.7 seconds. So 10.5 is really the fastest you can get out of it. And now we're just going to do a arcade or just a top speed test. So 10.5 seconds, not too bad, actually pretty okay. And now let's do a quick top speed test. And yeah, we can just drive. So the top speed in the game was 216 kilometers an hour. Let's see what it is at the moment. I think that it's like 200 maybe, hopefully. Okay, so it's already 117 and the top speed of the Mac Johnson O'Boyle was 184. So if it at least beats that, it's still number 1. But it isn't as struggling as the Mac Johnson O'Boyle. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, so a higher top speed, yep. Higher top speed than the Mac Johnson O'Boyle. It doesn't matter, we can just drive. 190, okay. I think like it's maybe like 192 or something. Alright, so 190 is the top speed. In this case, 190 is the top speed. I don't believe it. Because I think manually you will get a higher top speed. Okay, so let me just write it down 190, but I think that's really low because the real top speed was 215 or 210 kilometers an hour. Divides, it's not as the same because you have like a few different motors, a few different engines. So it depends on the engine that you take. Or it could be the top speed, I don't know. But still 190 is okay. It's not that bad. But still it's weird because it could go like 215, the game said. It's just so strange because it's still like getting in a higher speed, but like isn't going above 190 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I think 190 is the top speed. Still the best vehicle so far. So that's not wrong actually. Yeah, 190 is the top speed. So thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you liked the video. If you do, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.